And we just have the 2 cameras? Oh, there is a camera on that. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just couldn't see it. Yeah, that's my shot right now. Meaning that these will just come in later, or what? You'll do it, so I don't need to worry about looking at a red light or any of that. Okay. Perfect, man. It's a little, yeah, because it is getting a little annoying. I'm pretty used to it, but yeah. I don't carry as much as I used to in my pockets, but I used to be, like zombie apocalypse prepared in skin-tight blue jeans. It's not easy to do. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Facebook Live? Welcome to 615 Hideaway. I am Travis Rice. Thank you guys for joining us. I know it's been a lot of build-up here lately. We have been teasing you guys for a pretty good while now, and teasing ourselves even longer because we've been trying to get this song out, and but we didn't want to jump the gun on it. We wanted to get all of our ducks in a row, so to speak. So thank you guys for being patient with us, as you always are. We're going to tease you just a little bit more, though, and we're going to hold off to play the single and let you guys hang out with us, ask us some questions, anything you want to know, any comments, any love you want to share. And I don't think I've come back on, actually, while I'm thinking of it, about the Nashville Universe Awards that I asked you guys to vote for a few weeks ago. Thank you guys so much for all the votes for me, and as well as my team, Nicole and Jeff. I, however, did not win, as you probably figured out. But thank you still for all the support, and the fact that we were nominated for 6 categories was pretty cool, especially considering it was completely out of the blue and we had no idea it was going to happen. So, again, better late than never. Thank you. And in the meantime, let's jam some tunes, and you guys feel free to comment, log in, and like I said, anything of, especially of mine that you want to hear. Be sure to reach out to us, and even covers. We're going to keep it pretty informal. Those of you guys that have come out and seen us play, that I kind of like to go on down some rabbit holes sometimes. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited for summertime, and this song right here kind of started our big summertime jam a couple years ago. This one's Women, Water, and Beer. Well, there's not much goes down in this little town. There ain't even a Walmart for 30 miles around. But there's an old wooden dock down on that riverbank, where girls and guys are just floating by, catching waves, having a good time in the sunshine. It's a wild ride every day, and there's just 3 things that we need. I guess some things just don't change. Now we don't need much around here. We got women, water, and beer. Well, there's lots of folks can't seem to wait to get out, but for those of us that love a simple life, we stick around. 'Cause it don't get better than this, no matter where you go. 'Cause you can fit everything you need on a $2 floor, having a good time in the sunshine. It's a wild ride every day, in the sunshine. It's a wild ride every day. And there's just three things that we need. I guess some things never change. Like a good times in the sunshine. It's a wet and wild every day. And there's just three things that we need. I guess some things just don't change. Now we don't need much around here. We got our own slice of heaven, you hear? With women, water, and beer. Women, water, and beer. Women, water, and beer. Women, water, and beer. All right, I hope you guys are clapping. This is a little different. Oh, there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna tell myself that everybody out there in Facebook land's clapping too, because it's really quiet in the studio, and I'm used to having people in front of me. You guys know that I get feed a lot off of you, and so yeah, this is a little different, but I enjoy it. And again, this allows me to, well, something I learned last year at CMA Fest, which is coming up. And we have signings and shows that we will be releasing the dates and the times on. I know the Friday and Saturday, the 8th and the 9th of June. So if you guys are in town or planning on coming to town, definitely come out to Fanfare and say hello. You know how much I love to see you. But yeah, so last year at CMA Fest, we had fans from all over the country and even Canada coming up and knowing us and sharing their love for our songs and what we're trying to do. And this was an idea that Nicole, as I speak of pretty regular, a way that she came up with that we can all, or get to all of you at the same time, because I know it's hard for you to travel, and as much as we appreciate the time you guys take to come out to shows, this is very easy, and we can come to you right in your computer or your phone, and so it makes it really nice. Technology is a great thing in this aspect. And of course, remember, we're here for the new single, which we released the artwork today, and we're doing this early exclusive here with Hideaway, because tomorrow is the real day that it goes everywhere, all your streaming, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, all that stuff. So you guys hopefully are counting down and as excited as we are. And I want to do a song that we've been fortunate enough to touch a lot of lives with, and it came out back in the fall. I don't remember the exact date, actually, but you guys have shown so much love and support for this song, and it being so near and dear to my heart. Of course, I can't thank you enough. All the warning signs said keep it in the bay, and I tossed off my lines and I sailed out anyway into an ocean full of uncertain waves. And now that I'm sinking, I guess I'm the only one to blame, 'cause the rescue ain't coming, my radio's fried, taking on water, it's just a matter of time. There was only one graft, and you left it, so I'm going down with this sinking ship. Well, the whiskey I drink helps to keep me afloat, but I'm well aware of sitting on a sinking boat. The water's got rough, and you bailed off and just left me here to drown on my own. Because the rescue ain't coming, my radio's fried, I'm taking on water, it's just a matter of time. There was only one graft, and you left in it. So I'm going down with this sinking ship. Oh, I wish I could turn back, but I'm too far out, and the shape I'm in's really setting in now. 'Cause the rescue ain't coming, my radio's fried, taking on water, it's just a matter of time. There was only one raft, and you left in it. So I'm going down with this sinking ship. There was only one raft, and you left in it. So I'm going down with this sinking ship. Thank you guys again for making that song so special, and I love performing it every night, and as you guys have probably seen, every chance I get to perform it on any kind of promotional deal, I always do, and I hope I get to keep doing it for a very long time. If you're just joining us, welcome to 615 Hideaway. These guys have been gracious enough to have us out to do this exclusive, and so excited to be here, and excited to finally get this song out. Always Have Mexico. We did the artwork, came out today. I spent countless hours going back and forth between photos and for it, and we finally ended up putting it up to a vote and sent it to you guys. And it was pretty overwhelming, and you know, your votes were heard, and you've seen the artwork now, and you see that we went with what you said. So thank you guys for your input. It matters, as you can tell. I want to get kind of old school on you for a second and go all the way back to the first album, which blows my mind. May will be 7 years. Will be 7 years. And this is a song that almost didn't make the album because it hadn't been written yet. And we were already well into the process, and the studio was booked. The first 3 songs were done. We were scheduled to record the next 6 in like a week. And I've told this story several times over the past years, and a friend of mine was going through some pretty tough stuff, and he came to me and kind of disclosed some of what he was going through and some of the issues he was dealing with. And out of the blue, this song came to me, and I got pretty wrapped up in it and swept away by it. And it quickly became my favorite song that I had written. And to hear the response of that friend after we recorded it, and he heard it and told me that it literally saved his life. As a songwriter, it just doesn't get any more real and any more rewarding than that. And all of our songwriter friends and fans know exactly what I'm talking about. This one's Live. Well, here you are, life's knocked you down again. Your pride's been bruised and your heart's been broken. You wanna give up, just cash it all in for some other life that you didn't get to live. Well, it's time to get up off the ground. Well, there's so much happiness just begging to be found. You gotta get up, get going. There's no way of knowing when your days are gonna end. And don't waste 1 minute, take every second this life has to give and live. life, but the only way to find out is to get on it right. 'Cause it's better to regret all the things that you did than the things you never had the nerve to try. So get up, get going. There's no way of knowing when your days are gonna end. And don't waste 1 minute, take every second this life has to give. This life has to give and live. I want to live. Thanks so much, folks. Gosh, it's been such a wild couple of years. Nicole, who you guys very rarely get to see, but you get to hear me talk about her. Let's say hi, Nicole. You have a mic today. Guys, this is Nicole.
Hi.
Yeah, nominated for Publicist of the Year. And a girl. Do we have anybody?
I didn't win now. But that's okay.
It's like me. Yeah, like I should have just cut off with the whole, I didn't want.
I know.
Yeah, I got nominated. It's an honor just to be nominated.
Yes. We do have a couple questions, actually. First one is, tell us about your songwriting process. Do you prefer to write alone, or do you like co-writing?
Well, the process has changed somewhat over the years. It started out as kind of a blindfolded pinata scenario, and it has grown into a somewhat set out with a direction and know kind of what the point I'm trying to get across, and find the way that resonates with me on how to say it. We got lucky early on with the pinata scenario where it was more quantity over quality, and we fished out a couple of good ones in the process. Nowadays, we tried to tip the scales towards really making our words count and making the things we say mean the most that they can. And I spent years and years writing by myself because it's always been such an intimate experience to me and has always been so close to me. I had a hard time letting anybody in. But since I've come to town and been spending a lot more time in Nashville, you see the mass amount of talent and craftsmanship that the songwriters out here have, and it allowed me to kind of open those doors and let my guard down and be intimate with other writers, and it's really changed the game for me. Some of the stuff that's coming down the line in the future is going to be co-written stuff. We're still kind of on the backside of, the trickle-down effect of the solo rights, but some of this stuff that'll be coming up is going to definitely have some other people's fingerprints on it and some other people's influences, which I think is going to change the game all over again for us. So yeah, that's kind of, it's been my process, and I actually just left a co-write yesterday that we anytime you're in a room with a new person, it's just like you're standing there almost naked looking at each other, at least emotionally naked, because it is such an intimate thing. But it's once you get comfortable with it and you open your mind to it, it really is pretty cool. And might be able to do one of those. Yeah, why not? It's not like we're live or anything. Let's see if I can remember. I might have committed myself too early. Let's see. Okay, that's the verse. Yeah, okay, I'm going to chicken out because I haven't sang that one in a while, and we've not been rehearsing it because we've not been releasing it. So anyway, let's try instead to go all the way back to the very first song I ever recorded, and this is what made everything that I have done in the last 6-7 years even remotely possible. You guys allowed me to accomplish a dream that I had been dreaming for a while the very first time out of the gate. And I took, the short story of it is I took a terrible demo that me and my buddy had made to a producer, and I said, hey man, can you fix this? And he said it would be easier just to start over. And so that's what we did. We started over and we built it, and I took it back to Crossville, to the hometown, and gave it to Gordon Stack on 102.5 and asked him if he would play it. And he said, yeah, I'll give it a spin. And he started playing it, and the lunch hour request line started blowing up, and we got a lot of spins and a lot of confidence and a lot of a great little snowball that we could build. And so thank you, Gordon. I don't know that I have ever publicly thanked you, so you've played a big part in the last 5 years of my life, man. This one's called Little Thing Called Life. Too many people in a pontoon boat. Ain't nothing fancy, but hell, it floats. Jump in the water, won't you dive on in? Everybody's getting ready, it's summertime again, and baby, I'm flying. Higher than a bird in the sky, I'm lying. With you by my side, and darling, I'm dreaming. Just to pass the time I'm loving this little thing called life. People in this pickup truck, old dirt road, yeah, we're slinging up mud. Radio is blasting, you're trying to sing. You and me, baby, make a real good team. And baby, I'm flying, well, higher than a bird in the sky, I'm lying. With you by my side, and darling, I'm dreaming. Just to pass the time I'm loving this little thing called life. Oh, I'm loving you by my side, and baby, I'm loving stars in the sky. You know I'm loving look in your eyes, oh, I'm loving. Oh, if I am higher than a bird in the sky, I'm lying. With you by my side, and darling, I'm dreaming. Just to pass the time I'm loving. Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm loving. Oh, and little did I know that I really would turn out to love my life a lot because of that roller coaster, first roller coaster heel there. Again, guys, if you're just joining us, welcome. Welcome to 615 Hideaway. I am your host today, Travis. We are here because the new single is coming out tomorrow, and these folks were gracious enough to let us come in and do an exclusive early release party. And I hope that it is a party out there. It's quite the party in here. You guys can't see it, but they're dancing on tables and doing cake stands and a little bit of everything while I'm up here working. Somebody's got to work, though. It's all right. Anybody that knows me knows that's a lie. So I sang Live a minute ago, and I'd said it was my favorite song I'd ever written. And then came this song, and it's, I don't know which one I could call favorite now. They're pretty well tied. But this one holds some kind of a special place in my heart, and I know the hearts of a lot of our fans. We did a kind of a scaled down release of it and we asked you guys to send in photos of you fishing with your family and just spending time with those that are important around you. And we got the songs, like the recorded version of the song's like 5.5 minutes long, and we got more photos than we could put in a video or a slideshow. And so we had to make a second video, which was pretty flattering, and just you guys really showed up for that one, and we appreciate it. It let me know that we were on the right path with this song, and I'm pretty sure my dad likes it, and I know that I do. And there's so many little things in it that are just head nods to him and to all of the time that he's taken to make sure that I knew what I needed to know in this life. Well, I was just a young boy on my first fishing trip. Dad was teaching me to cast the line and how to reel it in. He said, when it hits the bait, son, you gotta let it take the hook. Slow down, don't rush it now, it ain't as easy as it looks. We sat right there all day on that riverbank, and in between the fish we caught, Dad took the time to say, treat a woman like a queen, 'cause that's just what she is. And don't go too far, but have a drink now and then. I'll always put God first, and the rest falls into place. Learn to take your time, son, this life, it ain't a race. Never be afraid to tell someone just what they really mean, 'cause you don't always get the chance, just take that from me. Looking back now, I didn't know it at the time, but I learned so much more when the fish didn't bite. The years, they flew by, and oh man, how I grew. Still, Dad took me fishing, oh, at least every week or two. And I could tell some stories about the big ones that we caught. But what I remember most is just listening to Dad talk. He'd say, don't take yourself too serious and kiss a girl in the rain. When it comes to love, son, well, it's always worth the pain. Try to laugh out loud every chance that you get. And don't grow up too fast, you got your whole life for that. A man can make money, but money won't make a man. Remember where you come from, thank God for what you have. Looking back now, I didn't know it at the time, but I learned so much more when the fish didn't bite. I thought I was just a young boy that was fishing with my dad. but really I was learning what it takes to be a man. I'm taking my own son on his first trip today. When the fish quit biting, yeah, I'll take time to say, treat a woman like a queen, 'cause that's just what she is. And don't go too far, but have a drink now and then. I'll always put God first, and the rest falls into place. Learn to take your time, son, this life, it ain't a race. Never be afraid to tell someone just what they really mean, 'cause you don't always get the chance, just take that from me. Looking back someday, I hope you can say in time, I learned so much more. I learned so much more when the fish didn't bite. Thank you. I love that song. I hope that one will be around for a very long time. It sounded a little bit like a TV preacher up here, don't I? And now we will take the offering. It's just, see, I'm not good at being left alone in rooms by myself with devices. I think, okay, are we good on the video? All right, so we got a special treat for you guys, another little new thing that we're going to try on this. They've been working their magic back here. As many of you know, we have a music video that we're very proud of for a song we had out last year called Don't Waste the Rain, and we've been fortunate enough to have it spun all over the Country Network, and YouTube has kind of come in really strong with it, with I think like 250,000 views or something. And it's been one of those songs that's really changed my life. It made us, very recognizable. It was the reason for a lot of those fans at CMA Fest last year, so we're excited to see on June 8th and 9th, here in just a few weeks, of what the last year has done for us. But this song, they're going to try to play the video over top of me, so you guys can see it in case you hadn't seen it or you haven't seen it in a while. Again, we're very proud of it, so enjoy, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
This house, it's making me miss you, girl, it's burning me out. Just come on home, 'cause I need you now. I know you're at work and I shouldn't leave you alone, but I don't know what to do with myself when you're gone. And this thunder and lightning is turning me on. And tomorrow the sun will be shining bright, and I heard that the full moon is gonna come out tonight, tonight, tonight. But right now we've got a perfect storm just begging me to keep you safe and warm. No, we don't get weather like this every day. Come on, baby, let's not waste the rain. There's nothing at the office that I bet can't wait. Just call me back, baby, tell me you're on the way. 'Cause who in the hell works on the weekend anyway? You can tell them a lie, you can tell them the truth, you can just walk out yeah, that's what I would do. I don't care what you tell them, girl, as long as it gets me you. 'Cause tomorrow the sun will be shining bright, and I heard that the full moon is gonna come out tonight, tonight, tonight. But right now we've got a perfect storm just begging me to keep you safe and warm. No, we don't get weather like this every day. So come on, baby, let's not waste the rain. The storm could end now any minute. So come on, baby, let's get with it. 'Cause tomorrow the sun will be shining bright, and I heard that the full moon is gonna come out tonight, tonight, tonight. But right now we've got a perfect storm just begging me to keep you safe and warm. No, we don't get weather like this every day. So come on, baby, let's not waste the rain. Oh, come on, baby, don't waste the rain.
All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that as much as we enjoyed making it. And shout out to Jake. We saw you watching, man, while we were off, while we were muted there. Jake is the videographer and the co-director of that, in case you guys did not know. Very talented young man who lended us a huge help and a very long day out on Old Hickory Lake. That was kind of our first legit video we got to do, and as you can see, we're very proud of it. And Jake was a big part of that, so thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you're still enjoying that. And he also did the sinking ship video, which he's repeatedly said is his favorite video he's ever done. So go us. We'll keep this moving on. No, if you're just joining us, 615 Hideaway. I'm Travis. Welcome. Welcome on the exclusive single. Hang on, let me get it out. Exclusive early single party, we'll call it. We're how many hours? We're several hours before the actual release date. You guys are getting a sneak peek, not only at the new single, Always Have Mexico, but also a little bit of one-on-one with some songs that I've written and that I've got to know very well, and hopefully you're getting to know them a little better. I can't thank you guys enough for showing up for us time and time and time again with the back to Don't Waste the Rain with the fan voted chart last year. We got all the way up to number 3. We were the only independent artist in the top 5 up against, who did we lose to? Was it Keith Urban and Reba? Was it? I think it was Keith Urban and Reba and then us. So we were pretty tickled to be bronze behind that silver and gold. So yeah, it was all because of you guys. It was fan voted, so thank you again. And I'm going to do something a little different now. This is a song that I've never released. And currently, we don't have any dates to release it. So you may or may not ever hear it again. You can let us know if you should hear it again. If I could bottle up your smile, take it with me when I go, maybe I'd last a while without feeling so alone. I could open that jar and taste your kiss, smell your hair just floating on the wind. But heaven knows the Miles are more than I can take, and heaven knows, honey, no one can take your place. 'Cause I gotta feel the touch of you touching my skin. I need to feel that rush of a love rushing in, and nothing I can say or do satisfies this need, oh baby. With you's where I've gotta be. No substitute's gonna do what I wanna do with you. The world, it can wait, baby. I'm gonna be home soon. We make every second count, you know, really take our time. Just lock all the doors and love away the night. 'Cause heaven knows the miles are more than I can take, and heaven knows, honey, no one can take your place. 'Cause I gotta feel the touch of you touching my skin. I need to feel that rush of your love rushing in. Nothing I can say or do satisfies this need, oh baby. With you's where I've gotta be. Oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause heaven knows the miles are more than I can take. Heaven knows no one can take your place. You guys let us know if that's a keeper or not, so to speak. We should demo that. And I think we just did, so let us know. Always Have Mexico. It's the new tune. Comes out first thing tomorrow, but you guys are getting it early. At least my singing of it. Well, there's actually something. Well, yeah, it's my singing, but I mean like live. Yeah, not the studio stuff. Nicole's looking at me like I just said something really dumb. Or I'm starting to think that's just how she always looks, because that's what I get a lot. Thank you guys again for joining us. If you are just joining us, 615 Hideaway, gracious enough to let us come in this awesome studio. As you can see behind me, is it here? The hummingbird on the wall behind me. Just such an awesome guitar. Used to sit around and daydream about that guitar a lot. Did my guitar go dead? Or is that on purpose? Okay. Technical difficulties. So you guys get to hear me talk more. The battery could be dead in it. I don't know. I've not changed it in a while. I've got one in my guitar case off camera. We showed the video a little early. We should have showed it then. Do we have any questions or anything while we're working on this? Nicole,
Let's see.
Speak up. What's up, Nicole?
What's up?
Nicole Zeller, everyone. Brickshore Media. Whoop, whoop.
Well, talking about Always Have Mexico, tell us a little bit about the song.
Yes, I get asked every song that we release how close it is to reality. And this one is one of those that is, like most, very close. So Sinking Ship was one of those songs that I've said several times was a true, absolutely true, kind of. And chronologically, this one came from the same event. I went on vacation we just kind of clicked with somebody, and it was a pretty magical little thing we had going on there that we knew really had no chance of going beyond a week or so. And so yeah, it came from that really, down deep, real deal spot. And she actually, I'll give her props, gave me the title for the song. And as I was leaving, this sounds so cheesy when I say it out loud. It sounds so much better in the song form. Why are you doing this to me? So what she said to me as I was leaving, we'll always have, oh gosh, hello. We'll always have Mexico. And that was as simple as it was. So the plane ride home, you know what I got? Oh, I thought I'd just accidentally turned it down. Yeah, so on the plane ride home, I was like, there's something to that. There's something to that. And for the next month, we were getting ready to go in the studio and record Sink and Ship. And that song was just on my mind, or that title was on my mind constantly. And about literally 12 hours before we started a recording session, I finished that song, or this song, Always Have Mexico. So, I just feel like it, and it turned out it was, I think, the best song out of the project, and it turned out the nicest, and sonically and everything. It's just a jam. So, I guess I work a little better under pressure than I thought I did. But yeah, that's kind of our process. You guys need some levels, yeah. And remind me to never talk about that out loud again. And that. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, so, and we're going to tease you just a little more because I'm still not playing the single. We're going to play one more at least. Hope you guys are not have anywhere real special to be, because this is something I'm really enjoying doing, and we might just hang out a while, especially if my guitar keeps not working. You guys good? Okay. We're going to take you way back again. This was never officially a single. It was just a song on the first album, part of the original 3 songs that we did to try out this whole crazy mess. And I was actually playing guitar at a friend's house last weekend down by the lake, and getting ready, just for boating season and all that. And he says, "Man, what's some of those songs off your first album?" He's like, "I love that." And he said, "Play that Snow in Tennessee song." I hadn't played this song in probably a couple of years anyway, until he asked me to, and I had just enough beer in me to whip it out, and so yeah, kind of got fresh on my mind again, and I'm just going to jam it for you now. As we're coming out of winter time, we don't have to worry about it for a while. Snow falls on my window as I lie here missing you. Everything's quiet now as the white lights up my blues. All the trees are weeping 'cause the snow has weighed them down. Everything's quiet now, broken hearts don't make a sound. Oh, and there's been times I cried like a Georgia rain, withstood the heartaches of a Carolina hurricane. Sitting here tonight, you know it's hard to believe that your heart's as cold as the snow in Tennessee. This ain't the first time I've been caught out in a storm, but But all of the other times, well, at least the rain was warm. Tonight I'm freezing, 'cause I'm stuck out in the snow. And not even the Texas sun can melt a heart so cold. Oh, and there's been times I cried like a Georgia rain, withstood the heartaches of a Carolina hurricane. But sitting here tonight, you know it's hard to believe that your heart's as cold as the snow in Tennessee. Oh, and there's been times I cried like a Georgia rain, withstood the heartaches of a Carolina hurricane. But sitting here tonight, you know it's easy to see that your heart's as cold as the snow in Tennessee. That your heart's as cold as the snow in Tennessee. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, folks. How we doing on is the guitar loud enough? Is it doing good, or can you tell? Do we need to do something? A little closer. That's what I thought, too. Oh, hold up. All right, guys, this is the joys of live entertainment. Whoa, that's really close. There we go, yeah. Yeah, so this is what happens when you're live and you're just making the most of it, you know? Sometimes this stuff happens. Sometimes you fall off stage. Sometimes the guitar stops working. It's what gives the people their money's worth. But you guys get it for free. So we're doing even better. Thank you guys again for joining us here at 615 Hideaway. Thank you guys for having me. This is a really nice little spot you got down here in a beautiful area. And I understand that you all do this a lot. Is that right? Like every week? What day? Mondays and Thursdays at 4? There you go. Tune in, guys. And you're linking this to our Facebook and your Facebook, and so we're all kind of in this together. And you guys give them a like and follow them while you're over on our page checking things out, because we sure appreciate what they're doing for us here. And this is the exclusive Always Have Mexico release party, and what a party it has been. I hope you like. I keep looking at the cameras, waiting to see somebody like wave or cheer or do a keg stand or something. There we go. Yeah. And so I'm just going to keep telling myself you guys are having a good time. And let us know. That's comment and like and share and do all the things you guys always do for us. We have, I think, arrived at the time to do the single. And so tomorrow morning, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Zune, wherever you get your music, we'll be there. Always Have Mexico is out officially, and we couldn't be more excited, guys. This song is, I just got a gut feeling about it. I think it's going to do huge things, and I think you guys are going to love it. So if you want to do your cool part, we're going to try something else cool. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. Here it is, guys. Always Have Mexico. Second night in on a Mexico beach, I caught you and your friends looking over at me. Blue-green eyes in a red sundress, that little shake in your hips, I never stood a chance now. The beach band was playing soft and slow as I stumbled my way through a nervous hello. Didn't take long till you stole my heart, just two souls crashing like waves in the dark. And baby, had this boy's heart beating like boom, 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 light-headed, palm sweaty, but I got you. And even though I had to let you go, left me with a smile, a kiss, and a memory of a once-in-a-lifetime kind of weekend. As your plane takes off, I know we'll always have Mexico. We didn't waste a minute, spent the rest of the week holding on like forever was a guarantee. Deep down we knew that it just couldn't last, but the moonlight in your eyes was perfect romance. And baby, had this boy's heart beating like boom, 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 light-headed, palm sweaty, but I got you. And even though I had to let you go, left me with a smile, a kiss, and a memory of a once-in-a-lifetime kind of weekend. As your plane takes off, I know we'll always have Mexico. Had this boy's heart beating like boom, 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 light-headed, palm sweaty, but I got you. And even though I had to let you go, you left me with a smile, a kiss, and a memory of a once-in-a-lifetime kind of weekend. As your plane takes off, I know we'll always have Mexico. Yeah, we'll always have Mexico. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Gosh, please go out and listen to the song and love it and share it and hug it and kiss it and do all those things that you guys do. Thanks again, 615 Hideaway, for having me. And thanks again for you guys tuning in and being a part of this special moment that we have. I'll see you guys out there. Have a good evening.